Hello world, Will White here, Piked Antler Survival School. If I'm fishing for catfish, I'll bring 4 or 5 poles and set them all out and just kind of wait for them to get hit. Issue is, sometimes when they get hit, the hook doesn't set. So here's a quick and easy way to create a little device, little trigger system to set the hook. Now there's different ways to do this. You can do it more primitive, do a whole spring pole setup to catch fish, same concept. But if you already have a fishing pole, we're going to show you how to use a 7-notch like this and a girth hitch, 2 girth hitches, to create a trigger system so you're more likely to actually set the hook when this gets hit. All you need to do is get a stick. This is roughly, 5/8 wide, a little more, maybe 3/4. I would say 1 inch is good to go. What it needs to do is be able to grab onto your handle. This handle is very slick, and that's why we want to use this. So the idea is I can actually grab on to that handle, and that's my trigger system. And it's so delicate, it takes minimal to disconnect it. I'm gonna pretend I just casted my line. I wanna keep my line with tension, obviously. So once I cast it, I don't wanna pull it in or take the slack out. I want that as tight as I can have it. We're gonna pretend this is casted in the water, all right? I'm gonna look at my pole, pull this down, bring this over so I can gauge the distance. And all I need to do is tie a girth hitch near the top of this. Okay, so I'm gonna relax. This will be where I'm gonna tie. I'm gonna do my girth hitch real quick. Girth hitch, this is a hitch, not a knot. Okay, so easiest way to do it, that's pretty much it. You're just doing this flip, so flipping, bring those two together. You have something to cinch down on. So there's my girth hitch number 1, and you do need a hitch. You can't just wrap it around. Okay, and I want my 7-notch facing away from the water or towards my pole because it's gonna be triggered by pulling this way. So 7-notch towards my pole. I'm gonna do another girth hitch on my 7-notch. And the reason you wanna do a hitch is that once you hook a fish, you're gonna have to disconnect this. If you have knots, you're gonna have problems. Okay, so I have a girth hitch on the back side of my 7-notch. This is gonna come down, hook onto my handle very, very carefully. Keep your hands here with a little A-OK symbol so that if this does go free, my hand will stop it and the hook doesn't find its way into my flesh. Just gonna see how little tension it takes. And there it is. Very sensitive. If you want it less sensitive, aka if you used to be hit harder, we would just go back and carve this notch a little deeper. It's really that simple. You saw how it works. We're gonna go ahead and throw it in the water and see what we get. There it is. We're gonna put one of those little fishing bells on here real quick so we can 1 see and 2 hear. We hear the big aggressive jingle or that bell shoots over and hits one of us, then we'll know something triggered this. All right, we heard the bell go off. Oh, something's on there. Hell yeah.
There you go.
Trigger system works.
That is a huge, huge bluegill.
Dude, for like no work,
Picture of it.
I just freaking carved a little stick and threw it in.